Another video. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you a money glitch, and for the money glitch you will need an arena, an MLC, either the Easy Classic or the Death Bike inside your MLC, and your MLC must be inside of your bunker. So you also need 10 pisswasses and the amount of elegies that you want to, so like let's say you're going to duplicate it 5 times, you'll put 5 elegies in. So the amount of elegies that you want to duplicate, that it's a minimum of 1, maximum of 9. And you need to put them in B1 or B2, but Arena Workshop, if you don't have them, will be fine. I just prefer B1 or B2. If you've got you should have a secure serve. Then the buzzard will help a lot with the glitch, so you request a buzzard. That's down the road, so I'm going to, in fact that'll be fine to leave there. So like so, you just go into your garage, workshop level, and you need, before you start, you need to make sure that your elegies have been delivered. And then you come all the way up to your arena board. Career wall, TV, leaderboard. This is where you're going to need your friend, and this is the only point that you'll need your friend to do it with you. Rockstar created, and a titan of a job. The start that. Then, as soon as I come into it, you need to get they need to invite you to the thing. So I'm just using my brother's account to do it with. And when he's not host, he can't do it. So you've got to keep on going until he gets host. Or you need to make sure your matchmaking is close to this as well. And you need to be in a private lobby as well. So you go to a titan of a job, and as long as you host, it's fine. Right, so he's got host. He just needs to invite me to it now, which is inviting me. And as soon as a notification comes up in the bottom corner, you go, keep hold of the PS button, then you go to friends, and then you go down to your friend's name, click on it to go into the profile, and then it'll have the GTA disc on now playing. You click on that, and then you click join, and then this alert will come up there. At this point, your friend needs to leave the game, and as soon as they've left the game, you accept the alert, and then it'll say that it's unable to connect to session. You continue. So now you go and put a titan of a job on. And as long as matchmaking's off, it will be fine. Yeah, my matchmaking is closed, so then you go to Rockstar created, missions, a titan of a job. So as soon as it's loaded in, you should see the leaderboard behind it, which is good. Then as soon as you get in, you leave your thingy. You leave the titan of a job, and your character's invisible, and you find your way to the spectators board. And at this point, it's the only hard part, so I apologise if I do mess up at this part. So at this point, you click X, and as soon as your character walks through the door, you click circle, and then when the screen freezes, you click square. So I'll tell you when I do each part. X, circle, and square, and then you go to. Hey there, it's your partner, LJT. Then you go over Franklin and like that, and then it'll say, are you sure you want to quit this session? You click no, and then your screen's blurry like this, and then 1 minute guys. So then after this, sorry about that guys, you walk up to your Sprunk vending machine and you go to play quick job, and at this point it's not going to show you what I do again, but you keep hold at PS button, go to sound and device, sound/devices, and then turn off device, and then dual shock 4. This then brings up that alert that's just shown on screen, and now you buy your Sprunk so that your character comes back onto the map, and you drink it, and then as soon as your character's done this, if your screen's still blurry, that's good. Oh, by the way, you can't have a mask on. Like, you've not messed up the glitch if you forget to take, like if I've told you too late, you just take it off. Then you go up to this blue marker here and click the left arrow button, and then when you're on security cameras you click circle and you walk up to one of your vehicles, get into it like this and just drive. It don't matter how expensive the vehicle is, you get to keep it, so that don't matter. Like, my vehicle will still be there after, and I'll show you what. Well, no, I won't, because I'll be doing glitch still. So you should spawn at Chiliad then. So you go into secure serve, vehicles, and you get your buzzard because it'll be for free from now on. Oh, and someone's crashed into it, so it's probably going to destroy it now. As long as it's not smoking out back, it'll be fine. Because last time it was smoking, like last time I did this glitch, and then I ended up flying it into the sea to destroy it so that I could get another one, and I flew it into the sea where it was too shallow and blew myself up, and obviously that means the glitch is ended. So you fly over to your bunker, which is over here, but make sure you've got your pisswasser from the shop, and you'll need to find out whether you need to remember where your shop, arena and bunker is, or this glitch ain't gonna work. So and you're not allowed to die either. That's why I've picked the buzzard instead of just stealing any random streetcar. But if you don't feel comfortable with flying a helicopter, you think that you might kill yourself, you just request one of the CEO vehicles and drive over to it. But it will take a lot longer and it might be a lot harder to find your bunker. And then just need to find your bunker now, like so. I think I might be too far over. Yeah, I was. But if you can't find your bunker, you just get your GTA case out and get the map out, and then find out where you are and just find out where your bunker is if you're good with maps. I'm decent with them, so like I can use them. So like it'll be alright for me, but like if you can't find your bunker and you're not good with maps, you'll just have to work your way around side at maps to find it, unless if your bunker's the same one as mine. And then all you do now is come in here. It doesn't matter about your buzzard. Then you run into your bunker. I mean into your MLC. Then you drive your bike out like this, but you don't go outside your bunker, because if you go outside the bunker then the glitch is over, and if you don't have a piss washer then glitch is over as well. And you drive it onto this stone slab and get off. Now at this point you need to go into your inventory, snacks, and then you need to drink yourself till you pass out. It usually takes like 8 drinks, but I'd get 10 just to be safe, because like if you don't keep hold of X, then you're just gonna drop the drink, and you won't get drunk after 10. So you need to keep hold of it. So that's why I get 10 just in case I mess up, because it's a crucial part. Is this, or you won't even duplicate one, because like if you don't fully complete it, you're not going to duplicate one. But like, luckily, we've got to a point where you don't need to do all of those steps again to duplicate it again. It's just quick and easy. All you do now is just repeat a couple parts. It's not loads that you need to do. Tyler, stop inviting me. And you just keep on. This is probably the longest and most tedious part at glitch, but like it's worth it. You do get 10 mil from it. And if it didn't take, like if there was a way to stop recording on PS4, which thinks it's like a broadcast, and then I would be able to go and cut the recording after I've duplicated it twice to show you that you don't need to do all the steps over again, and then cut it to the part when I'm selling them to prove that there is 10 mil out of it. But you'll just have to take my word for it. Well, it depends how much your bike's worth, because your bike does duplicate and it can sell. And I'll prove to you that that they're there. Well, no, it will prove. I've already got one in my arena, because I duplicated one this morning, and then it just all messed up with, like I said. So you get your buzzard back. Oh, someone's rammed into it again. Better not be smoking. Only bad part with this glitch is you don't have your radar for all the time that you're duplicating, and you're blurry as well whilst you're flying or driving, whatever you're doing. But you must not die, or it is over. So you drive back to your arena now, which is probably the second longest part, I'll say. It shouldn't take too long. The buzzard is a fast flyer. It's not like I've got a cargo bomb that I'm flying with. So like, at this time, like, if you want to have a friend in party talking to, that's fine. Like, it doesn't mess up the glitch at all. I don't know why I said that. It's obvious that it's not going to mess up the glitch, because it's not part of GTA as a party, but like, I'm just saying it. But before you go back to your arena, you need to stop at the shop, and I'll show you which shop I stop at all the time, because it is the easiest to remember and easiest to find on map. But if you find a certain shop easier, then go for that one. I'm not saying that you have to use this one, because if you don't feel comfortable remembering that shop and you remember another shop easy, go for that. This glitch is all about making it as easy as you can, because like, it is a really long glitch. Normally for me to get to this part of it, it'd take me about half an hour, but I have done it in 15 minutes. I've been trying to rush it to get a video that's not too long, but like the video should only be about 5 minutes longer. I'll tell you who I found the glitch off. You've probably seen them on YouTube already. I'll tell you in a minute. It's because I'm trying to fly and search up his name at the same time. So I usually land in this cap, and well, no, if I'm using my mate's Avenger, then if I'm using my uncle's Avenger, we'll land in the thingy. But like, if I'm using a buzzard, then I'll land just outside of it. Right, I'm trying to find it now. No. Right, I'll look for him again in a minute. It's called Obese Giraffe. That's who I watched it off. So, as you saw in the video, I mean, as you just saw, I just bought my Piswasser. So I'm driving back to my arena, well, flying back to my arena now. If you want a tip on best ways to get there, like if you don't know your way without your mini-map, I would, personally, I would just follow the main roads until you see a massive bridge with like an arena looking thing. Then you've got to fly around here and park it down here. You need to park your helicopter. If you want to be safe, just get out and wait for it to not, for the blades not to be moving. Because if you remember, if you die, glitch is over. But I knew that I wasn't gonna get chopped up then. But it's a risk of getting chopped up if you do move too early. Anyway, that's my duplicated one there from earlier. And then you just drive. You get into an elegy, into one of the elegies, and you just drive, accelerate a little bit, and then look, you go under map here. And if you've done, well, no, it doesn't matter whereabouts on Chiliad you spawn, because you're getting your buzzard back anywhere to fly over to it. And then you just need to look around for it. If you can't find it, that's fine, you can just run to your bunker. If you're at this side of Chiliad, it is going to be a lot harder to find. So it's fine if you don't find it. Just run to your bunker from here. It's only like 2 minutes down the road to see bunker. Right, I can't find mine. I think it might be down here actually. Yeah, it is. That was risky. And then you need to park the buzzard outside your bunker wherever you feel safest parking it without killing yourself, because remember, kill yourself, it's just over for you. I feel as though I feel like I'm alright with parking it just outside of my bunker, but like, because of all the trees, it's understandable if you park it at the main road. It really doesn't matter where you park your buzzard at, to be honest. So then you just run back into your bunker, and then at this point it's crucial that you don't do it in the wrong order. So If you have to rewind the video back a little bit each time, then that's fine. You drive your bike under the R. You run into the back of your MOC and run through it completely.
Run. Oh my.
So you run through it. You can't exit out of the same door, so it'll just crash your game. And you go to this door here and just exit. Then you'll be out of your MOC. So at this point, all you need to do is just drive your bike to MOC and click the right arrow, and it'll come up with this personal vehicle storage full sign, even though you saw that there's nothing in there. You click OK, accept that, and it'll take your bike in. And if you're duplicating another one, then you hop on your bike and park it at the same stone slab. Only if you're doing it again. So I'm doing it again just to show you that you don't need to do all those steps again. Oops, no, you don't run out of your bunker. I almost messed it up then. You should drink your piss faster. Don't matter where about in your bunker you drink it until you pass out. I'm sure if you go and exit your bunker, then your game crashes as well. And then before you go sell all your vehicles, you need to reload the game so that the screen's not blurry. Because if you do die, then your character turns invisible, your screen's blurry and it crashes. Does your game. So keep on doing this until you pass out. And I'm only going back to show you that it has duplicated, to show you that the glitch is legit. And then I'll end the video there and I'll keep on duplicating it. So now that I've passed out, you do the same thing again. You get your buzzard and you fly to the shop that you went to before. Like I said, don't matter which shop, it's whatever's easier. Like I said, this glitch is about making it as easy as you can. If you try and risk stuff, then you could be facing like having to restart the whole thing. Then having to listen to my terrible voice again. Where is my buzzard? I can't find it. It'll be right in front of me or something. Is that it? Oh! Oh!
Oh, it kept up.
Right, it's here. There we go. Oh!
Oh! I need a proper answer.
I want anything, I'm not bothered.
Anything.
Apple or orange, I don't care. Anyway, then you fly back to the shop like you did before. Oh, and don't do it too many times in a row either, because if you do it too many times in a row, you'll get your sell limit will go down. Well, if you keep selling the cars like loads of time, you can duplicate them as much as you want, but you can't sell loads in a row. I would sell 10 per day if I were you, because like your sell limit will go down from 20 to 10, and if you keep on reaching your sell limit, it goes down again. So the first one's 20, so if you go over about 15, then, well, I wouldn't even go to 15 either. I'd just stay with 10. If you go over that, they'll realise that you're selling loads of cars in a row, and they'll take your sell limit down to 10, obviously, and then you wait 24 hours to do it again. But if you do sell 20, then your selling goes down to 10, then it goes down to 3 if you do 10. So then you'll only be on 3 cars a day to sell. So let's say you sell them all at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why you'd want to do the glitch at 5 o'clock in the morning, but let's say you did. You'd have to wait till 5 o'clock the next morning to be able to sell again. Like not 5 PM that day, but like, because like your sell limit will go down, so it's not been a full 24 hours. Anyway, now you've went and got your dishwasher, you go back and you drive the yellow J out again. Sorry that the video's been so long, guys, but like I can't cut anything out because like it's straight up full on broadcast. So like the flying part just takes so long, and I can't fast forward the drinking part either, like most YouTubers would. Like if I could, it'd have only took me 10 minutes, but like you can't edit these as they are broadcasts. So now you go down and you need to remember to go in right garage. If you go in wrong garage, then you're gonna end up having to send one of those cars out to get out of the garage, and like if you end up sending an expensive vehicle down, you're not gonna get it back. That's why you do it with villages, and remember which one your village is in. So if you're not good at remembering, then I would personally just write it down on a piece of paper or something, and just to prove that it is legit, look at that. When you get into your next car and you just drive it down, and then you request your buzzard back. And you need to find your buzzard again. Oh wait, it was right next to me, how did I not find that? And you just go back to your bunker and keep on doing it. So that was the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and make sure to like and subscribe. See ya.